You know, it's almost been a decade since, the Angry Birds movie launched into theaters. Became a box office success and even made a sequel, The Angry Birds Movie 2 in 2019. Since then, there has not been any talks about, a third film. And we might know the reasons why it might never happen. Here are reasons why we may never get to see The Angry Birds Movie 3. First, it's obviously, box office decline. Well, of course, the first Angry Birds movie released in 2016 had, by the time, sent out, mixed reviews, but, was a big hit at the box office. But of course, once, the sequel came out in 2019, the reviews were better. Well, it still got mixed reviews, but sadly, it was just, a box office flop. Because let's just think about it, franchises. When it's not, if it's not Shrek or Ice Age or Transformers, once you make a sequel and reach number 2, usually sequels don't really make their money back. Maybe the reason why the Angry Birds movie 2 didn't flop, it flopped at the box office, why it didn't make as much money as the first film, maybe because it was due to the fact it was sandwiched between two other movies, like, the Fast and Furious spin-off Hobbs and Shaw, and of course, the Pixar sequel, Toy Story 4, which could be the reason why, doubts of it, anything about the Angry Birds movie 3 might not happen. Another reason why, maybe it's because, franchise fatigue. Okay, let's already name 2 anime sequels that came out in 2019. The Lego 2, the second part, and, The Angry Birds Movie 2. Which, 2019, it's when, animated movie sequels started, to flop at the box office because, they were not making as much money as the previous film. And The Angry Birds Movie 2, it's another case, Because, 2019 was the year of, animation fatigue. Because, people already got, the anime experiences with, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, which is the final installment in the trilogy, and of course, the final Toy Story movie, and of course, the reason why, because the Angry Birds movie 2 came out at a wrong time, it was also, released the same time as, Detective Pikachu came out, because, which movie did people want to see more? And of course, Detective Pikachu, even of course, when the previews for the Angry Birds movie 2 played during Detective Pikachu, it's obvious, people were not really interested in Angry Birds movie sequel. And another reason is, the Angry Birds fading in relevancy. This is true, Angry Birds was popular back then, during the golden days of mobile gaming. But since, years gone by, it seems like, the franchise, has become, irrelevant at some point. It's not like, Angry Birds is a bad game. It's just that, it's become, really irrelevant for, years now. Well, it's true that, the older games have been added back to the App Store. And, of course, we already got a new next show. Easy to say, Angry Birds, it's no longer as popular as it used to be. Other Angry Birds movie ever happening could be just, will not come true. It's gonna take, some time now before, the Angry Birds would have another movie that would probably, lay another egg. And of course, the final reason is, moving on to other projects. Slash, the cartoony animation is old. By the time, Angry Birds movie 2 became, it's easy to say, let's face it, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse came out, which, it was a big game changer animation. Which is, proves that, the day, movies like Clash and some Meatballs and Hotel Transylvania were obviously coming to an end at some point. And sadly, by the time, the Angry Birds movie 2 came out, it was obvious, that, it was not going to make as much money back as, the first one did at the box office. But, the Angry Birds franchise has become, irrelevant. It is not as popular as it once used to be. Especially now you got bigger, popular video game franchises like, Pokemon and Mario and even Crash Bandicoot. Let's just say there was no longer, place for, Angry Birds to be at. Plus, you know, Sony Pictures Animation, well, not really Sony Pictures Animation. They've already moved on to other stuff, which, you know, they're working on, you know, a sequel to Spider-Verse. And they already recently, you know, released the final installment into the Hotel Transylvania franchise, Hotel Transylvania 4. Meanwhile, you know, we're already getting, you know, a new live-action CGI movie called, you know, Lyle Lyle Crocodile. And of course, they're already working on more Ghostbusters movies. So it looks like, you know, Angry Birds Movie 3 might not be in the cards and probably won't happen anytime soon. So those are the reasons why I think, you know, the Angry Birds Movie 3 might not happen. Today's question is, what if you like to see in Angry Birds Movie 3? Let me know in the comments below. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And of course, you may know, I'm still working on, you know, what to do for my 50 subscribers celebration video. Maybe a new Family Guy related video, or maybe, you know, another retrospective review. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, this is Alter Ego Bro 3.6, over and out, and I'll see you guys next time.